When you hear of someone living a life of significance, what comes to
It
mind?
makes me think of how you're encouraging, edifying people around you, how you're seeing potential in them
Mm,
and championing them to live out what they can be. That a lot of people don't realize that they have certain gifts in them. I'll give you an example of this.
okay.
There was a lady, she used to clean my house while I was working full time as a teacher and going to school. And she came over one day and she said, I just feel like I'm not doing anything. All I do is clean houses. And I stopped and I looked at her with this really peculiar thought in my head. What in the world would make you think that? Because you have no idea what you're doing for me today.
Mm,
And I told her, I said, listen, when you come in and clean my house, your gifts and talents to be able to see details, to be able to see beauty, to be able to understand what it's like for a person to leave their job, to come into their home and experience a beautiful smell, a clean house, and all of those things. You are doing something for that person's life. And I want you to know, I don't know if you will clean houses forever, but if this is what you do, you're good at it.
mm,
And you're making someone's life better because of what you're doing,
mm,
because she was so good. And I think that when we think about significance, sometimes we think about jobs. What
mm.
can you do? What can you do for me? Uh, a life of significance is looking at life and going, I want to do something for you. I want to serve you. I teach theology, so I get to learn under one of the most popular leaders in the world, whether you believe it by faith or whether you just see Jesus as a good leader, right?
Mhm,
And this is what he said to his disciples. He said, I did not come to be served. I
mm,
came to serve.
mm.
And I think when you look at people and you see these people matter and you encourage them to live their potential and to be who God has made them to be, then that's something significant.
Oh goodness, I have chills. That is fantastic. I appreciate you sharing that because in my